My people, so the prominent men have actually brought up something that is quite interesting, and everybody who has been on this whole palace matter for quite some time now would love whatsoever it is that the prominent men are proposing and what they feel should be done. So the prominent men have elaborated all these things happening in the palace over time, and they have come to a conclusion that the only actually gave his wife the room to be whosoever they are. And the big question they are still asking is that why is Naomi not the kind of person that these other women project to be? Because if you would want to blame the Oni for whatsoever it is that these women are doing, then you should also be conscious of who Olori Naomi is. Because when you want to speak about people like Olori and Peju, how quiet, how reserved Peju has been over the years, you will be tempted. You will also want to reconsider the path where Peju comes out to remind the Oni of a promise they had together, and this promise have seemed like a threat over the years. Yes, it has. It has basically seemed like a threat over the years, because in the midst of this whole divorce issue, everybody was saying that finally this woman will go. This woman will go. Pedro came out to debunk the whole news, and the way she said it was more like what if the only moves in a direction that she does not understand, she has the potentiality of releasing things that the internet will not like. So right now, no, it is a very, very valid question that these people are asking. Very, very valid. Because if you would want to look at these things very, very well, or if you would want to look at these things in the perspective these men have looked at, that they have come to a conclusion that only gave this woman the room. Yes, everybody keeps saying that only gave this woman the room. Even Elizabeth, Oni's wife herself, she came out some time ago to say that whatsoever has happened in the palace, or whatsoever is happening, and whatsoever is bound to take place in the palace, Oni actually fueled it, because Oni gave his wife the room to live the lives they felt were perfect, the lives they felt were okay, because these women started from one single fighting to another. I know that this thing became quite advanced when Toby joined them. It became so bad when Toby joined them in this whole fight of a thing. And right now, as we all speak, there is absolutely nothing you can do to stop these women from fighting, because they have fought themselves and they are used to it. Even if they are not used to it, they have enjoyed the comfort they have found in fighting. And there is absolutely nothing that you can now do to stop them, to hinder them, or to push them away from this whole fight saga that they keep putting up, because it is a thing for them and they keep on doing it day after day. So right now, no, my people, the prominent men are proposing. They only came out some time ago to say that if any of his wife causes him chaos, the person would leave the palace. Yes, like you would not have anything to do in the palace again. Even if you decide that you will not sign that divorce papers, you will not be like legally divorced from him, but he would detach himself completely from you. Like nothing at all will jam him and you again. Like people will have no connection ever again. And the prominent men are out to remind the only that very part he said, it should not be forgotten, because whereas that's the only way he can actually tackle his wives, because the rate at which these women are portraying their capabilities, the rate at which they are doing things that they feel is right, it is actually hilarious. And if you want to back on it, if you want to give them the room to continue with whatsoever they are doing, they are bound to ruin a million things. And when they finally succeed in ruining those things, who will be there to fix them? Is it Naomi that is willing to return back into the palace, that will start fixing a puzzle of things that full-grown women, full-blooded women have destroyed? Is it her? That would be too much of a work for Naomi, and that is exactly why Naomi never cherished returning back into the palace. Not like Naomi does not cherish the Oni. Not like Naomi does not find the Oni interesting, does not love the Oni or any single thing. But in the midst of this whole basbos, the woman's curiosity out of these things becomes alarming. Her curiosity as the fact that why are these women doing these things becomes something that she herself she cannot even explain. So the prominent men are now reminding the Oni that see we have weighed so many options, but we have come to a conclusion that your wives would not stop. No matter what it is, they will not stop. Fighting has become a part of them and they will keep on fighting. Fighting has become a part of them, and every morning they wake up, they will see a reason to drag another person. They will see a reason to make sure that they pull the puzzle so that what it would not be in favor of another person. And with this team put together, they are very, very certain that stopping is not part of this women's agenda. So the only thing they can now suggest is that since the only said that anybody at all that does anything in the palace or has any form of connection to any of these things that are causing chaos, the person would leave. Okay, yes, you will not step into the palace. You will not have any form. He will not have any form of concern with you because the wives have refused that they will not sign any divorce papers. So they are there with him till death do them part, and all of those things. So right now, that is it, my people. This matter it go long. Yes, it go long. Reason being that no matter what you do, these women will still find a way to do their things and claim to be innocent. So right now, who planted things in Olori Naomi's just finished apartment, just concluded renovation, things were still found in the apartment. So who are you going to blame for that? Is it the Oni or Olori Naomi herself? So these women, they are capable of a million things, and these things are the reason why everybody keeps being skeptical about their matter on daily basis.